Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if you're new here. So I'm going to make another one of those ginko bangle bracelets that I made the other day. I can't decide if I want to make gold, if I want to use the gold or the bronze. So I have enough to make one of each, so I think I'm going to go with the bronze today. So I'm going to use these ginko beads. They are Chatoyant Shimmer Kayak, Khaki. Yeah, I'm in another world. Toho 11O galvanized permanent bronze. 15O matte translucent smoky amethyst Miyuki. Did I say Miyuki already? Excuse me. These are glass pearls in the color lilac. Most of this is from Auntie's Beads, except for these, and these were from Shipwreck. These are from Bobby Beads. These are olive green. Excuse me, 3mm fire polish, check fire polish. So let me just show you the bracelet that I made Sunday, now that it's finished. These are like a peachy color pearls with the Padparadasha squished bicones and Toho gold and the Swarovski button. These are Swarovski as well. I don't know what's wrong with my throat today, but anyway, this is the finished bracelet. I wanted to show you that. So I got to thinking yesterday, why was I struggling, right? I was gluing the pearl onto the ends. Why not glue the ginko onto the end like that? You have to make sure that you're straight, though, that your wire is going to be going correctly. But it would be so much easier than struggling with the pearls back and forth with the wire. So, excuse me, we're going to try that today. We'll find out if it works, right? The only way to find something out is to try it. So, now I want this bead flush. Nope, wrong way. Well, we could do it either way, but I want it this way for this project. Sorry. So, I want to make sure that my wire is that way. I have you zoomed in, and it's like I can't adjust right to the... Alright, that wasn't enough glue. I can't adjust right to the zooming. I'm going to use a lot of glue because the ginko hole is bigger than the seed bead. I mean the pearl. I know, I was playing in dirt. Okay, there we go. So hopefully that'll hold. We will find out. That's a little... That one is sticking out just a little bit. And I glued my finger to it. Okay, so... And it's still not stuck. Maybe that won't work. For whatever reason, it's stuck to the pearls. But it doesn't want to be sticking to the ginko. Aren't these pretty? I thought they were such a pretty color. They're like a goldy, greeny, with even like a purple tint to them in some light. They're so pretty. Well, got my finger glued. It's a little wiggly. Oh, and I'm oozing glue all over the place here. I just threw a dab on there. Oh, where's the tissue when you need one? So, okay, so now that's the one end. I'm going to try zooming you back out a little bit because you're just a little too close. I can't do it with one hand. Hang on. Let's try that. Alright, so let's try getting the other one glued on. Yep, and not my fingers, please. Hopefully it can be quiet while I'm doing this. Yeah, the bird must have heard me say that. Yeah, glued my fingers. Alright, so let's see if that'll work. If it's not the bird, it's the neighbors. If it's not the neighbors, it's the cat. Yeah, alright. Let's try that. I think that should make it a little easier. I have glue all over my hands now. Need a cup, need some coffee. So, there's never a dull moment around here, I'll tell you. So, let's see. I'm going to put the 15 O's on again first. These look... Oops, uh-oh. Don't want to do that. That means it's loose. But it's not. Okay. Let's see if these will fit. Yeah, they just fit. They do kind of... These kind of look shaped a little like... delicas. But they're not labeled delicas, so... They're labeled seed beads. Okay. Hopefully I got one on each. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that might be a problem because I got that glue there. There we go. Excuse me. So, what I wanted to do, actually, was lay it out. Because my wrist is 7 inches, right? So I don't want to do exactly what I had last time. So, let me see if I can move you over here. So, you can see, just barely see the measuring tape. So what I want, all right, we have that one, we have this one here, right? So I'm going to go with 7 inches. because I kind of want a like a middle design, a centered design, I should say. Might be just about the same, but and I'm thinking, instead of alternating them, maybe I'll just do one side like this, kind of like an array effect. And for that matter, I could probably, excuse me, I have enough of them, so I just want to make sure that they're all going to fit. This is about, I'm thinking that'll work. So let's try it and find out. All right, I already have my 15 O's on. So now I'm going to put, I have to get myself a nail scrubber. Because the hazards of liking to play in dirt, as in potting soil, is dirty fingernails. So, where'd the other one go? I lost it. So this might, wow, 12 minutes already. It might be pretty painful to watch. Because I am kind of slow with this here. And beads tend to pop out of my hands. So, got glue right here. So I think like that. But no, I don't know how it's going to work with the other end going back that way. But we'll find out, won't we? I have to change it up a little bit to get it to work, but I should get it to work. So you think there's any wonder why I want to live in the country? Always somebody yelling here. Always some kind of people noise going on. Okay, so that piece is like 3/4 of an inch. I'm just going to keep doing that. Alright, that turns out to be about an inch. So the 7th one will be, no, the 4th one will be, this should be the center one, this little pearl. Well, we'll just keep going. So it's going to be a long video, I'm sorry. I'm just going to keep adding this pattern on until I get to the center, and then I'll come back. So it's the 15-0, 11-0, I'm sorry, 15-0, 11-0, fire polish, pearl, fire polish, 11-0, 15-0, and then the next ginko. So I'm going to pause you. I'm going to keep doing that, and I'll come back when I get to the center. Okay, so I think this is going to be the center, the last one, and then we're going to start going the other way. So I figured I would bring you back. I'm just going to keep doing the same thing, but I'm flipping the ginko in the opposite direction. That's all. So I thought this was a kind of springy color combination. It's pretty. I think it's pretty. Just make sure, because what I did, I had to backtrack. I forgot to add the pearl in one section. So I had to go back and add the pearl. I had to take the stuff that I had on it off and add the pearl to it. It pays to pay attention. Just saying. Yeah, I think that should be the center right there, this bead, I'm thinking. Yep, seems that way. So I didn't add the chain this time. I'm thinking if you wanted to add the chain, you could probably do it with like lobster claw clasps. Yeah, see, I think you're too close. It kind of bugs me when it's that close. Hopefully that's better. Okay. You'll notice a certain little someone isn't bothering us right now. That's because I took advantage of the fact that he was sleeping and I closed the door. I don't even think he realizes that I'm in here filming. And you also notice that the other one isn't squawking. That's because the door is closed. It's kind of like dealing with toddlers. You have to be sneaky, sadly. I don't like being sneaky. So this would be our center right here. And then I'm just going to repeat the pattern with the ginko facing that way. All the way around. And then my bracelet will be done. And I will glue the other end to a ginko. I'll have to cut the wire obviously first. So this wire is 0.6 millimeter. And I believe, although I'm not certain, I believe I got it from AliExpress. I'm really not certain about that. Yeah, you know, it's like you can kind of tell that those are amethyst color, but not really. It's not like a dramatic effect. I think that's why I like it. It's kind of subtle. Honestly, in my opinion, if you plan on making a lot of jewelry, you're better off buying in larger quantities. Like, especially seed beads, because if you're going to be doing a lot of bead weaving, because you use a lot of seed beads when you're bead, or something like this eats up your seed beads, eats up a lot of seed beads, so. So that's what I do. And like for me, it makes more sense to pay like $9 for, I think it was 100 grams. Yeah, $9 for 100 grams than it does to pay $3 for whatever the little tubes are. It just makes more sense. It's cheaper that way. And yes, I am cheap. Kind of don't have a choice. So where we're going here, this way. I like it. I forgot the pearl again. See what I did? Not paying attention, and I forgot the pearl. Too busy yapping. Yappity yap yap yap. Remarkably, it's quiet right now. Shh, don't jinx it. I'm sure that'll change in 10 minutes. This is why I used to go on my little walks to the stream there, because it was quiet, it was peaceful. Nobody yelling. No birds squawking, no kids screaming, no dogs barking, no people yelling at their kids or each other. No. Peaceful. Sadly, though, just be careful when you're doing this not to cross your wires, because I did do it. You'll notice it. You will see it. It won't sit right. Oh, yeah, no music blaring. Although, I shouldn't complain about music, because I do my own fair share. But at least I don't blow people's windows out with the bass. There we go. That's better. So let's see, what do we have? 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 more to go. And I will bring you back and show you how I do the end. Okay, so before I cut and glue, I'm just going to make sure that I have the beads in the right spot. There should be 2 of each, 2 fire polish on each side in each section, and I just drop some beads. plus 2 11 O's to 15 O's. And don't forget the pearls. We can get rid of the cat hair. So what I did notice is that they keep slipping. The beads keep slipping. Like away from the other end towards this end. So you want to, before you cut it, you want to make sure that they're there in the right spot. And I'm going to make sure that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, it's a good thing I counted, because the other ones I probably lost. So this one will be number 5. I thought I was done. I just sent some seed beads flying. What else is new? I send seed beads flying all the time. Surprised you know who wasn't scratching at the door. But I guess I shouldn't say anything, huh? So it does get a little tight. And a little awkward. But it is what it is. Okay. I thought about that last night. I said, you know, that bracelet, I don't think it was balanced. And it's in the other room, so I don't even know. Because I was just adding stuff, and I really wasn't paying attention, so I don't think it was balanced. Alright, so here we are at our end. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I am going to should probably use a marker or something to show me where to cut that, right? That's a 10. Of course, I can't find a marker when I need it. Here we go. I could barely see that. But I want to cut before those lines anyway. Alright. Make sure that our beads are, our beads are, I'm going to go like there. Where they're supposed to be. This is going to be the hard part. No. See what happens? Oh no, maybe it slipped. And now they're glued on. Oh. And you turned. I shouldn't have done that. Because you're not glued. So, learn from my mistakes. Your beads do slip. There we go. Let's try that again. I think I'm going to cut that a little shorter though. Here's where I need another 2 hands. There you go. Let me let this dry before I get glue all over my wrist. Like I have on my fingers.